Okay, season 7 is here. Another season, another review season. Haha, pun. Now, let's see. Whoa, what's going on? Oh no, not this again. Ah! Ow! Ugh. I really don't know why this keeps happening to me. Every single time. Well, once in a while at least.
Are you okay? Uh, Sorry, the floor is kind of a mess. I don't use it often.
It's okay. Could use a bit of a clean, but. Ah! Well, this is a way of meeting some pony new. Wait, those wings. Oh wow! Are you a bat pony?
Indeed, my name is Chroma Slip. And you are?
Wow, a real bat pony. Well, technically you're the second bat pony I met, and the first one I met is in the rift. Oh, how silly of me. I am Rosepal. Glad to meet you, Chroma. I guess I was interrupting your nap or meditation or something?
Not interrupting anything really. Just kinda hanging here, compiling my thoughts on the season 7 premiere.
Oh, you have seen the season 7 premiere too? I have seen them also. And this is the first premiere that is not a two-part episode. Oh, sorry, I really ought to fix that. And I forgot that bat ponies are sensitive to light. Hey, I know this is a bit out of the blue, but would you like to do a collab with me on these two episodes?
Uh, sure. Are you sure though? I mean, I'm kinda just a newbie here. I just got my realm, haven't even decorated it yet.
A newbie to the reviewing community, huh? Well, I have met a few newbies last year, so I called dibs on you to do the season 7 opener with me, as well as giving you my crash course in the first collab.
Oh, okay then. Well, I accept.
Alright, the collab is on! Cue the title card!
Hello, every pony. I am Chroma Slip, your friendly neighborhood bat pony, and here with me is.
Rosepal, one of the Red Cafe reviewers, and the man who talks about MLP as well as other cartoons.
And today we are going to be reviewing My Little Pony Season 7, Episodes 1 and 2.
Celestial advice, and all bottled up.
So without further ado,
On to the
to the
review.
review.
The first episode were the season 6 finale to Where I'm Back Again left off, with Spike seeing Starlight at her room and asking her if she is ready for the hero ceremony. We also see Twilight in a room, while Starlight isn't looking, and with a tape measure to measure her dresser.
Twilight, sweetie, why are you just now doing that? You're supposed to be the queen of planning ahead.
I think she's making a present for Starlight, but we see that later on. Anyway, Spike is great in this scene and also hilarious as well, as he does an impression of Rarity when Starlight asks does she have to dress up. Not cringeworthy like Rainbow Dash impersonated her friends back in Newbie Dash.
Should I slap him? Or do you wanna?
Don't worry, she just teleports from her room. Now we see Starlight, Trixie, Discord, and Forax having a ceremony. They've been given equestrian pink hearts of courage as a token of gratitude for saving the main six, Spike, the princesses, Shining Armor and Flurry Heart, and all of Equestria from Chrysalis, as well as freeing the changelings from her rule. I like the medal as it is, and it just fits so well. We get some great comedy in this episode with Discord making a clone to cheer him, and Luna trying to fix Thorax's medal for his antlers, along with Pinky's commentary on where it fits.
Yeah, that. You know, if you listen to it without the videos, it sounds really suggestive.
Well, it is still funny. I was laughing my head off with this scene. Anyway, would you like to continue on?
Sure, though I must say, out of all the episodes he has been in, I genuinely disliked Discord in this episode. And that is a hard thing to do, since I'm right up there with KP as far as Discord fans go.
Well, you got a point, but I actually like Discord in this episode, as once again, despite with him being a trickster, he is actually pushing Twilight in the right direction of how she will come up with a plan of Starlight's future, just like in Princess Twilight's Sparkle and Twilight's Kingdom, when he helps the main six get clues to unlock the box of the Tree of Harmony, and how to save it when the Plunderfriends try to cause chaos in Equestria, although he caused them. But however, he is still learning how to be a proper friend to Twilight and the main six, although he likes to have his bits of chaos once in a while.
Am I the only one who feels it's odd that Discord, Thorax, and Trixie are very buddy-buddy here? I mean, they went on one mission, and all of a sudden it's like they're the best of pals. And then we actually hear some of the changelings speaking, which I must say they are very cute. And when they are in a crowd with other ponies, the new design doesn't make me want to dig out my eyeballs with a rusty spork as much.
Yeah, it's still a bit of a debate when it comes to the new designs of the changelings. I think they are great designs, and come to think of it, I think we agree that the animators are toned down a little instead of making them glare at us. And also, Trixie, Starlight, Thorax, and Discord have actually started to develop their friendship since their mission from the season 6 finale. I wonder if we get more episodes with them. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So we get to the main plot of this episode as Twilight realizes that Starlight is gone way beyond her friendship lessons. So she starts to panic on what her future holds for her. So Spike tells her that she goes to see the one pony who should help her make this decision. And that is her own tutor, Princess Celestia. Celestia made this episode. This is the first time we see Celestia and Twilight connect on a personal level, and this is the first time we see more Celestia than any other episode in the series. After when Twilight uses a simulation spell to try and come up with 3 possible scenarios with the changelings, the dragons, including a cameo from Ember from Gauntlet of Fire, and Sunburst will all end up horribly wrong. Celestia bursts out laughing as she tells Twilight that she was like her when she was her teacher. I admit, Celestia laughing like that made me laugh so hard as well.
That laugh, though. Princess Trolestia confirmed. Anyways, after a rather hilarious giggle fit from Celestia, she confides in Twilight that she had some fears regarding Twilight, but as her teacher and mentor, she just couldn't bring herself to send Twilight away until it was nearly too late.
This has made fantastic development from Celestia, seeing her own freakouts, her desire to help Twilight, and also seeing her sadness as we see her looking up at the moon, where she biased her sister when she became Nightmare Moon. We also see her looking at the main six, and knew there and then they would become Twilight's friends when she arrived in Ponyville, and the rest is history.
Then we see Twilight leave the decision to stay or go in the hooves of Starlight herself, and have a rather heartwarming scene where Starlight decides she isn't ready to go. I ship it like FedEx. And Twilight confesses that she is glad because she didn't want Starlight to go.
As much as I wanted to see Starlight explore more outside of Ponyville, I think she made the right choice as she has more to learn, but she will take her own path, with Twilight saying she will be there for her when she needs help. And we see Twilight giving Starlight her own mirror, with photos of her and the friends she made, giving callbacks to the season 6 finale, no second prances, and every little thing she does. This was so sweet. Now with this amazing episode, we now go to the second episode, All Bottled Up.
The episode begins with Trixie, as usual, being Trixie. In other words, an annoying little...
Very nice, friend. While Starlight is trying to bake treats for the main six as they are going on their friendship retreat.
Not what I was going to say about Trixie, but okay. All I have to say here, though, is Trixie, hun, chill. I get it that you want to practice your magic, but there is a time and a place. While your waifu, mentor, is baking treats for her mentor and friends, isn't one of those times.
After we see the main six leaving for the friendship retreat, which later reveals to be an escape type room. Well, a nice way to develop teamwork. I think I might try that myself with my friends in the Rift. We see Starlight teaching Trixie more about magic, especially teleporting, which then goes on when Trixie makes the friendship map disappear instead of the apple. Oh boy.
Oh, road apples. Welp, it was nice knowing you, Trixie. I'll be sure to send you postcards on the moon.
Which then brings us to the main conflict of the episode. Starlight casts a spell to literally bottle up her anger against Trixie by putting it in an actual bottle.
This can only end in tears.
This is relatable to anyone who has to deal with what Starlight is going through here. I know a few people who have struggled to control their emotions, whether they are angry with someone or sad, and don't know who to turn to. And sometimes I have the problem as well, when things don't go my way when I do projects, which also makes me break down in sadness, and I have my friends and family to comfort me and put me back on the right path. Have you had this experience, Chroma?
For me, my anger is a daily struggle because I tend to have a hair trigger temper, so I can relate to Starlight here. However, I find it is much better to find a safe outlet for my anger, such as violent video games or punching a punching bag, than bottling it up and running the risk of snapping on some pony later on down the road.
And what's more interesting is that every time Starlight bottles her anger, her mane goes all droopy like when Pinkie goes into her pink amino mode. And also kinda draining as well for her.
And am I the only one who noticed Starlight's anger cloud thingy looks disturbingly like alicorn black magic that we have seen previously?
More like when she snapped at Twilight in her first appearance in the CUNY map. After we see the two of them going around town to look for the map involving a jewel store owner, Granny Smith and Bob Biceps, we get our first song of the season, Best Friends Until the End of Time, with the main six do their escape room trial. It's a pretty catchy song, with great visuals, great melodies, great harmonies, and catchy beats. And I'm not the only one who thought that the comments that Starlight and the pony who run the escape room made fun of the scene and they were priceless in the comedy department.
And they don't get the record by 2 seconds because they were too busy singing. Called it.
That line took the cake. Anyway, we finally see Starlight get angry at Trixie and tells her how she bottled up her anger and explains her frustrations with her that she started this whole mess. We see more vulnerability from Trixie, as now she understands the consequences of her actions, as well as her recent behavior, and she apologizes to Starlight for it, and they reconcile.
And they eventually find the map in the spa, as it reminded them of the day they first met, and get it back to the castle before the main six return. Well, I guess it's time to wrap up with our final thoughts on these two episodes. For me, these really were not good episodes. It feels like they waited until the last possible second, then rushed these out. They don't feel like a proper season opener. Discord didn't do himself any favors at all, and Spike is back to not being very useful. But now he is completely full of himself. Though the characterization for Celestia was refreshing, I still hold out hope for a episode revolving around each of the four existing princesses. Yes, I said four. Shut up! Flurry Heart doesn't count!
Calm down, Chroma. No need to get angry.
Overall, I give Celestial Advice 4 Bat Pony Wings out of 10. Now, on to All Bottled Up. While I'm happy Trixie finally learned some proper magic, I spent most of this episode wanting to give her a good swift apple buck to some place where the sun don't shine. And Starlight Glimmer didn't win herself any points either. The song near the end felt completely out of place, and it seemed like it was better suited for an Equestria Girls movie. While I appreciated the show staff basically making fun of themselves by pointing out that singing isn't always helpful here, the song served as a useless plot device and felt like such huge fan pandering that I literally rolled my eyes. The only real highlight of this episode was a little more characterization for Bulk Biceps. I mean, come on. running a nut cart in his spare time, not at the spa. That's kind of cute. Overall, I give Bottled Up a uncharacteristically low score for me at 2 Bat Pony Wings out of 10, bringing my total score for this season opener to a very underwhelming 6 Bat Pony Wings out of 20.
For me, I love Celestial Advice, and I thought About That was a great episode. They both had the laughs, the heartwarming moments, the fantastic character development, a catchy song, and great morals as well. I give Celestial Advice 10 out of 10 stars, and All Bottled Up 9 out of 10 stars.
Thank you for watching. We would love to hear your thoughts on these 2 episodes in the comments below. If you would like to see more content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you would like to visit and see some more content from the lovely Miss Rosepal, I will be including a link to her channel in the description below.
Until next time, I am Rosepal.
And I'm Chroma Slip, reminding you always to remember the past, look to the future, and live for today.
And we'll see you later, everyone.